Hey YouTube. So I'm just gonna make a video real quick touching on something I saw that looked a little bit worrying to me. Um, as I said before, I'm not too much of a TA guy. I think that I have my thoughts about it, but it is just one more tool to look at things, and I know just enough to get me in trouble. And one of the things I saw on this chart here, which is the daily chart, every candlestick is a day. It looks like a little bit of a head and shoulders forming, possibly. And the last time I had mentioned a head and shoulders for the crow chart, an inverse head and shoulders, it played out pretty much the way I thought it would, a little bit more even. And I don't know why, but for some reason, head and shoulders tend to be one of the more the patterns that play out more often than not, or as far as I've noticed. I think I don't know actually if that's true, technically speaking, for the percentage. I'm sure it has a definition to it, but I just see them play out a lot, and maybe that's just because they're the easiest ones, one of the easier formations to spot too. They kind of, they pair everywhere on every time frame. And to be honest with you, I'm actually not entirely sure where the formation is. Like I said, I'm not like the greatest TA guy. I suppose you could probably do two different. TA is not 100%. It's kind of what you see, right? So I suppose you could do two different figures here. This smaller one that starts with the neckline around here. I guess around 40,000 to 42,000, something like that. And I'm not going to spend again, I'm not trying to hit exact figures. I'm just giving rough ranges. But if you break the neckline, then you can expect to see movement that is the size of the entire figure. So if that's the rough neckline somewhere around, let's just call it 42-ish, then you're looking around $16,000 for a Bitcoin. And geez, it gets even worse if you do take the bigger one. Let's say this is the figure, and we see a movement somewhere around $30,000, which is not out of the realm of possibility. Then heck, the whole figure you're looking at a movement. Well, that doesn't make sense. Negative $9,000. Yeah, I don't think it's going to negative 9,000. Guess that's not entirely possible. But again, like I said, I have my thoughts on TA, but it does tend to be a self-fulfilling prophecy for a lot of people. People look at these things, and then they act accordingly, and it tends to play out. And computers and algorithms trade off of this information the same way as anything else. So, if the price action is just a result of buying and selling, and so obviously it's not going. I don't even think it's going close to 0. I don't even think it's going to 10 or 20. But when these figures play out, and they won't play out perfectly all the time, but they can come close sometimes. And so, is a $15,000 Bitcoin technically possible? Obviously, I guess. I'm hoping that we see some strong support around $40,000 or so, and the figure doesn't even come close to forming or breaking. But even $40,000 would be concerning. I mean, if we wick down there real quick and then go back up and recover, then we're fine. But it's going to even that it's going to be a long road to recovery. I think we're in for many weeks. There's not going to be that quick Q1 pump everyone's talking about. Yeah, so get ready for some really boring sideways action, as maybe the best case scenario, if you want, for the outlook of Bitcoin, or maybe be prepared for some really miserable bleeding for a little bit. Again, if the charts are to be believed, and I don't, I'm not selling anything. I'm not giving financial advice. This isn't financial advice. Do your own research. But I'm not selling anything based off of this TA. It's again, it's my own TA, so I don't know if it's anywhere close to correct. But yeah. So also, I just wanted to make a follow up on the channel growth. I'm seeing a lot of new views on a lot of the stuff I've been doing lately, so I'm excited about that. Hopefully I'll get to that 100 subscriber count, because if you're not if you're new to the channel and you don't know, I'm trying to do a crow giveaway. If I get to 100 subscribers, I'm going to give 100 crow away to one of the first 100 subscribers, and I'll give details on how to claim that in the future when I get close enough. So stay tuned and like, subscribe, watch the videos to the end. Thank you very much, YouTube. You've been great.